Seconds. Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Alliances turn to pick.
Void incarnate.
Ten seconds remaining.
Puck!
Choose your hero. Prepare for battle.
Divine.
The maggots clean you. I hate life.
We come for
That wasn't too bright.
哎，队友呢？
队友嘞！
哎，队友呢？队友呢？
队友呢？
30 seconds to battle. The battle begins.
Yeah, it's really obnoxious. Just being able to, like, you can push the wave so quickly with Bloodright plus, you know, Light Striker or Dragon Slave. At any point in the game, you're just really creating space for a lot of your other heroes, which you're probably going to need. You know, Phantom Lance needs a bit of a ramp-up time to get into his items, and then his aggression comes. But I'm like you said it, you know, Alliance, they like this puck Limmp for Limmp. He's very, very adept on the hero. It's going to be exciting to see what he gets up to here against, like the panel said, no real lockdown. It's going to be a pretty free puck game to be that elusive, slippery hero.
You get nothing.
Oh, Malik up top. Already taking so much damage. He did play an early magic stick to try and deal with both decay and dagger. There's lots of spam coming out from Alliance, but even that doesn't seem to be enough. And FNG is, yeah, look at him. He gets first blood, he just whacks him down, he hits level 2, gets the soul rip out.
The song of death.
And dying level 2, big old damage, but he does have a wave under his tower, so it's not all doom and gloom for Malik. He'll be able to get a bit of experience as he returns to lane. But that's a good start for Alliance. You know, with PA Undying, you do want to be able to safeguard the early levels, especially against this Lina Bloodseeker. And that allows FNG to come back and pull and reset the wave, get it back under his tier 1, and create a nice little bubble, nice environment for the PA to continue farming in. Oh, mid lane. This Void Spirit's not having a great time. Very low.
Don't mind me.
Yeah, now
Dyer's
Gambit
has
get to
been
play a little
killed.
bit further forward, get a courier snipe for themselves. And trying to contest into this pull camp as Nikobaby aggressively moves forward. And there's the combo you were saying, down to below half HP. And FNG might actually be under threat of dying. Gets a soul rip off on himself, dodges the Light Strike array, and he turns to punch Lina. Get out of my lane. Nikobaby wants more. The dagger won't finish her off, and now the Bloodright connecting will allow Malik to get in there with a bit more damage. At PA, again, these magic ones, everyone's got one. FNG still sticking around, and he's opened himself up now. A bit of revenge for the Bloodseeker at last. Yeah, and a double wave coming in for PA. You definitely need to get back in there and make sure you gather as many resources as you can. So I did take a peek into the mid lane, and it didn't look good in terms of regen and harassment. Lorenof was very low, but he seems to be playing this lane to the very edge, to the very limits. Like right now, he gets jumped on by the puck. Have an empty bottle as the rune spawns up for him. But the CS is very even. It looks like Lorenof is having a pretty good time actually managing to last it under tower.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
It was pretty close, wasn't it? Dissimulate, trying to dodge the orb. And play on S4 bottom now. PL with that Enchantress, so there's also a play up top. Lina's going to escape, and S4 also down bottom runs away. As that pull camp top lane does get contested again by Gambit. Something they consistently have to do. And the thing is, Nikobaby, you know, he's missing out on some wave creeps there. Is this something that, you know, is good for Alliance?
Money to burn.
Pretty good move for them. And bounty runes coming means that Handsken down bottom's gonna make a little bit of a wander out of lane as Lina does the same thing top. Excess Vampire's gonna leave one for Lorenof to refill his bottle. Pretty...
Bounty.
Where are you going?
Is that something you'd want to kind of actively set up for, you know, dragging waves or getting ready to like TP to the tier 1, or are you waiting for an active rune to make that move?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So more of a reactive play. And for now,
Dire's
missing out on the
structures are
observer ward that
fortified.
Lorenof got down. Did try with a sentry. In that bottom lane, we've not looked at too much. Phantom Lancer, 28-6. He is being pressured pretty well by S4 and Handsken. They're able to chip away at him, force him to buy a little bit extra regen than he would like. It doesn't feel like Enchantress has a great time down here because she's under threat of dying at any given moment. You know, lift into stomp, double edge. 600 HP, not so much.
Gather round.
Fears of my delight. My hunt ends here.
Will you not hide in my presence?
Yeah, really nice. Especially when Alliance really do rely on Nikobaby to be their win condition the majority of the time. This PA is the be-all and end-all of their physical damage.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Puck definitely going to have a good start, as there's some stacks made up here as well, back in the jungle. FNG, he's been a busy boy. And a bit of time now for Handsken to get that mid lane, try and get a bit of experience. Close in on level 6 as he's still around level 3, level 4, nearly getting there. Kind of interesting that Puck's the one farming jungle, but I guess after a rotation, you're naturally going to go back through the jungle, get back to base, and then Limp's ready to TP to a lane. Impossible.
Radiant's middle
Individually
tower is
clicking
under
creeps.
attack.
Initiation onto the Puck as that Ace Rune gets grabbed by the Void Spirit and Limmp just gets blown up. FNG's dropped the Tombstone, but that's just more free money here for Gambit. They're all converging towards the Undying. I mean, Handsken's here to help out, but Lorenof should be able to secure this without too many issues. PATPing. Pretty good move from Nikobaby if you can get anything, but again, it's just a hasted Void Spirit that sprints away from danger. Give it the Sven level 15 talent. Dagger now dispels, yeah? Oh jeez. I hope you're not
Dire's
talking to
top
Ice
tower
Frog about
is under
these.
attack.
Please. That'll be pretty disgusting. More stacks. FNG building up bank in the jungle. Nikobaby's going to try and take some of these individual creeps down one by one, little by little. But it's opened up the top lane now for Gambit to get in here. A bit of chip damage onto the tier
Dire's
1
top tower is under
Bloodseeker
attack.
and the Void Spirit there. Both top of the net worth, 4.1k and 3.7 between them.
Radiant
Nikobaby's
are
blurred up
scanning.
here.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Behold!
Yeah, for the next, maybe 5 to 10 minutes even, but they're going to coil the Void Spirit. And again, Nikobaby's made this rotation into mid. They blow up Lorenof, that's a big pickoff. But potentially here with the Blood Right and the Rupture, Nikobaby caught up in the Ether Remnant on his way through, and that Laguna Blade to secure the kill. Access Vampire says, thank you very much. So the 1-for-1 trade in the end.
Money to burn.
Yeah, still trying to get to level 6. And collapsing towards bottom lane. Phantom Lance is back in the jungle, so the Enchantress is the target of choice. Stampede from S4 as well to close the gap onto eine. Quick little war stomp there. And it's a slow kill though. Level 2 Nature's Attendance, and it's not a kill at all actually. You were right, the raindrops, the magic stick, the heal, and a tip come through from
Dire's
ksani.
top tower has fallen.
Yeah. Yeah, and I guess the targets that Gambit are going to be giving up to them as well. You look at where, Phantom Lance is positioning here. He'll probably swing up towards the triangle and then play that top lane a little bit more. Void Spirit is very difficult to catch. You need to blow everything on him. So you've got the potential here for Gambit just to, throw a Bloodseeker or an Enchantress into these kind of river areas, the entrances to the jungle. And if Alliance do want to make those smoke plays, they're only going to get minor targets while the bigger cores are just freely farming. Yeah, ksani's back up here into the triangle, going to be farming Ancients and stacking for himself. And it doesn't feel like Alliance have a great way to break through that. It's not even a front line, it's just like breaking across the map. Well, he got it. He is level 6 Pycat, but he's dead. Well, Limp's getting chased back a bit. Malik doesn't really have anyone to help him. And his bottom lane still being pressured by S4. FNG's here, but it's just this TP from Enchantress. Solo defending the tower. Lena moving across. And they just put their bodies in that kind of in harm's way almost. Saying, Alliance, look at us, we're juicy targets, but you have no idea where the PL is. The PL who's closing in very quickly on that Diffusal Blade. Only a couple of minutes off it. You suddenly have that staying power where you're like, okay, I'm going to stand my ground. Throw everything you got on me. Nikobaby into the Ancients himself now. PA still pretty distant from the Battle Fury, but it's coming along. We'll get there eventually. And I guess you do have the similar situation where, PL is hiding back in the pocket. PA is doing the same thing. As Alliance just try and keep that lane equilibrium across the river. Don't allow Gambit to get into these little hidey holes that they're keeping their PA in. It's kind of interesting.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, not the fastest. I was just thinking it's kind of interesting. We looked at this Gambit draft and we thought, you know, early aggression, really good pressure. They haven't made any moves until now, really, though, with the smoke from 2 of their cores and the Lina.
Dire's middle tower.
Not finding anyone back in the triangle. They're about a minute too late as the PA has migrated all the way across to the other side of the jungle. Go and cause a bit of havoc. And the situation that Limmp's in right now, bodyguarding the Phantom Assassin, does have the blink. Yeah, coming out on the courier. And the rest of Alliance playing the northern side of their mid-tier 1, realizing that Gambit have taken control
Radiant's
of
top tower
that bottom
is
part of the
under
river.
attack.
I like the urn.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower
Trying to make
is
up
under
for that
attack.
damage in terms of initiation, though, as they do blink in. Catching out the Void Spirit, but he yules up as the Tombstone dropped. Focusing Lorenof, they got the lift on him, but is it enough damage? He'll dissimulate down to the low ground? No, he won't. He'll Astral Step across instead. ksani still down in that river as Malik does turn with a rupture.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Who did he rupture? Did he rupture a creep? Oopsie daisy. Well, mistakes
Dire's
happen.
bottom
Yeah, they're having a bit of
tower
fun
is
with that
under
one.
attack.
It does. It's just cute that, you know, he realizes his mistake, drops the sorry, the meow. Keep that team morale high. And they've also got that blink stun from S4. Great initiation with Limmp following through, but Handsken's been shredded. A nice move with a Blood Right into Life Strike Array. Made sure the Rubik couldn't hold on to that Dragon Slave. And now maybe the tier 1's going to crumble as again, Blood Right in there. Zoning out the rest of Alliance, allowing them to kill both supports.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Bit of space for PA, but you do lose your tier 1.
Radiant's bottom tower is
And you
under
were all
attack.
gathered there. And the 2 blink daggers, you know, Centaur just got his. That was a blink dagger reveal, basically. Not paying off.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, I understand.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, forget BKB. Go
Radiant's
more
top
damage.
tower is under attack.
Malik holding out on that bottom tier 1. Blood right into TP away. Oh yeah, also the fact that
Radiant's
S4 actually
bottom
sneaked
tower
out the
is
mid
under
tier 1 on the
attack.
Radiant side. Just went up
Radiant's
there,
bottom
took
tower
it down,
has
tanked it up
fallen.
with his Vanguard. So the map still opens up for them. So,
Here I am silent.
yeah, only a 1k difference. But they do get a Yules into the mid lane on the puck, and that's really nice. Remnant into the Blood Right, even through a Laguna Blade there. Beautiful execution from Gambit to secure that puck kill, and there's just nothing that Alliance could do to stop that. Nowhere near ready.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
To restore the void within.
Quick rupture onto Rubik. Oh, stomp. Jumping Arena Interesting here that Alliance are deciding to fight without the puck, but they do go in and blow up excess Vampire. Trading back for Handsken. PA wants more. There's blood in the water and she is thirsty for it. Let's see, can Nikobaby get onto another target? That is a very tanky Enchantress with a Glimmer Cape now, so I don't think you're going to be chasing her around. Back to Ancients we go. Time to farm some more. Nice.
Dire are scanning.
Yeah, give them that extra bit of sustain against the PL illusions. Both teams looking to start vying for control around the Roche pit. I think Gambit probably more worried about the PA taking it than Alliance are. Gambit don't have the best way to kill off Roshan quickly unless they win a team fight outside the pit and then dip back into the pit. So they'll move up to the high ground to try and scout anyone out. Smoke pops. S4 blinks away. Everyone else retreats as well. Undying, Puck, all vacating the jungle. And again, it is all a lot of room here for the Phantom Assassin. Pushes out one extra wave bottom lane, then back into the jungle.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Jump in from Limmp, and S4 gets a stomp onto Malik, but Bloodseeker, reasonably tanky as the tombstone's there, really irritating everyone else of Gambit, but ksani's gone deep, looking for FNG. Pops his wand, and he's still in that ulti form. No kills, no blood spilled. And Malik still thinking about trying to save up his ally in the midst of battle. The PL, Glimmer caved up and saved. They take down FNG, but S4, Limmp still battling on, and the PA making her appearance now. Nikobaby with Handsken, finished off ksani at long last. Gambit just didn't have what it took. They tried to jump in quickly, and now they'll lose the Enchantress as well. Bonus kills for Alliance. TPO? No way. Not happening this time. Not really an opportunity for them to go Roshan just yet, but man, Gambit, it looked pretty good to begin with.
Radiant are scanning.
Silence.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, how's it going to help you when you jumped on by S4? Tombstone's down from FNG as well. Nikobaby's looking for that angle to try and jump to the low ground with Phantom Strike. Won't find it this time. Alliance bolstering their efforts. Again, it's this kind of dance of death around Roshan, right? Both teams are looking for that one little poke, one little catch that will open up and unlock Roshan for them. And Gambit think it's the tier 2 top lane. See if they go and commit for it again. So Alliance doing very well. Like S4 has TP, has Stampede. He's just pushing out the mid wave all the way to tier 2. Bottom lane's looking pretty good as well, but they get a catch. Nikobaby jumped upon, ruptured up. In comes S4 though, looking for it, but he's sauced up. Now the coil, and Nikobaby's still alive. Oh, that Laguna play just didn't do enough damage. They've killed Lorenof. Malik falls, and Gambit again have gone in too deep. The chase is on for Alliance. They want more. Lina and that PL trying to TP and run home. Oh, Vampire, can you get out of there? I don't think there are any more stuns, so we'll retreat to home safely. Yeah.
Agents of the Void.
Good luck. Oh man, it's gonna be real rough.
Is under attack.
And it feels like Gambit have been maybe a little bit too slow. Again, coming out of the panel, we were expecting some high-octane, fast-paced action from Gambit. But they've kind of matched Alliance's play for the first 20 or so minutes to get the PL ready to the point where ksani's thinking, I can do this. And then Alliance have just stood their ground and really done very well. As a lot of these team fights, it feels like have been dictated by wand charges a lot of the time. Like Alliance, if you look at the start of these team fights, they've got full wands. They're not using it to push out waves. They're not using it to heal up a little bit here or there. They are holding full wands for every battle they can.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Not the fastest rush taken by Gambit. Oh. This is huge for Alliance. In comes S4. Handsken's blown up the Enchantress already. Annihilated eine. And down go the illusions of PL. The coil on him, and ksani's getting focused. He's lost half of his HP, and Alliance have committed, but they're dropping quickly as well. Removing their HP is that Lorenof Void Spirit, but now he's trapped, isolated in the stock, gets to the high ground and steps away. But now the Clumsy Net. That is a poke with Clumsy Net. Okay, they don't go chasing. They want to finish off Roshan instead. But the immediacy at which Alliance are able just to remove a target, get the numbers advantage in this fight is really beautiful. Easy stuff. And now almost 16,000 net worth on that PA. Oh, bottom? Oh, they nearly have him. So close to finding Lorenof. S4 slowed up a little bit by the enchant. Tries to sidestep the Lena stun when he is surrounded. Soul Rip comes. Limmp, aggressive, dives in deep. Tombstone's dropped. Bloodright will zone Alliance back as they do focus the Tombstone, but Vampire annihilated by the PA. And Nikobaby, yeah, jumps straight in for more. Where's my next target? Give it to me, ksani. Come on, give me a crit. Where is it? The Soul Rip and the Clumsy Net. The Bloodright's going to come, but Nikobaby has a BKB and a double kill to boot. Alliance are now on your doorstep with a catapult. The timing couldn't be more perfect.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Where did he go? He is their team. That win condition that we know and love on Alliance. Is he gonna go in for this? Lorenof, maybe not the target he wants. He's definitely towing that line between genius and insanity. The PA is like, do I go high ground into tier 3s without my Puck and Rubik? I've got S4 to help me. Let's give it a think. Right now that map getting really small for Gambit. They can't really move out. They don't have any real maneuverable heroes that can really get to that top lane and push it out. PL's going to try, but it's going to be a long walk out there.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Nico. They make their jump. Lena's down on the low ground and, yeah, obliterated as Alliance make the first
Radiant's
move.
middle tower is under attack.
No buyback on her either. And, yeah, Nikobaby again jumping into the tier 3s while the tier 2's still up. Glimmercape buys you a little bit of space, but the rupture onto the PA, catcher into the blood right. Call comes though, Lorenof's in a lot of trouble. The Blink Storm from S4 secures another couple of kills, and Nikobaby just doesn't give a damn. GG is called as Eine taps out and Gambit drop game 1 here. Alliance really good, mounting what felt like a comeback after the first 15 or 20 minutes or so.